Hello, I'm Abhishek Jain from the Council on Energy, Environment and Water, based out of New Delhi, India. I'm here in Florence, attending the first forum organized by Florence School of Regulation on world energy transitions. And we are here spending a very first day in the forum, and we have had a whole bunch of deliberations since the morning. I've been part of one deliberation which was around how we can actually make rural energy access a reality by combining the strengths of both the rural energy access companies who are working in Asia, who are working in Africa, providing last mile services to the consumers, as well as by combining the strengths of those who have been in the business of electrification for decades, which are our typical utilities. And one of the discussion that we had was like, how can we actually leverage on the strength of the one and the pain points of the other to create a match between the two, which can then lead to actually solving the problem for both, creating a win-win situation, and ultimately furthering the goal of rural electrification access for all those who are currently deprived of it. For example, typical utilities struggle big time when it comes to doing regular metering, regular billing, as well as regular collection of revenues when it comes to serving the rural customer. Whereas a lot of these last mile energy companies have that as a significant strength. They are close to the customer, they are regularly monitoring them, they're able to collect revenues with an efficiency of more than 98% in general. Two, utilities have a big trouble in actually providing the maintenance services in a regular basis because of the remote access, the challenges in terms of reaching to these populations. If you have a fault, it will probably take days, if not weeks, to get it addressed. Whereas these local energy companies can actually provide a much better service, much higher maintenance services to the communities, improve their trust in the system, enabling greater payments, greater revenues. So again, reinforcing a positive cycle. We also discussed like how we can not just limit all these decentralized renewables or new models of energy to rural areas, but expand it and create an entire spectrum of looking at urban areas also adopting decentralized energy, as well as rural areas also adopting decentralized energy. And in that context, we looked at how we need to create tariffs, what should be the regime of the market going forward, which enables more and more decentralized energy coming into the system, more and more demand response coming into the system, and more storage coming into the system. All these are technologies of 21st century, and we need to evolve a 20th generation electricity system which can leave aside its legacy and can move into a new age electricity system as the technologies are maturing. So in that context, we discussed how the tariff should be designed. The tariff should not be limited to the classic energy-based tariff, but should have a multi-part function or the multi-part split to it, where you actually add capacity charges, where you actually add flexibility charges, and you also add the energy charges. And you may never know, the energy charges might become a smaller component, and the service of getting connected to the grid, the service of having the flexibility to draw energy as and when you need, may be a much higher value that the consumer or the customers are likely to pay. How do you ensure that you're penalizing those who are creating unreliability into the system, and how you are incentivizing those who are creating storage, who are providing more flexibility into the system, who are doing the demand response, is all what we need to look into, and that's what we were reflecting on just in the session a few minutes ago. That's all from my side. Looking forward to see you again. Thank you.